I'm gonna show you how to find every ore from the More Ores mod by Stowfix. Or is it Stowfix? It might be. Well, anyways, yeah, these are very cool ores, but it does cost some money, or some tokens, not money, to get the mod. And yes, I know my skin is Steve. It's kind of weird. I don't like this feature, but whatever. Let's go. So yeah, it actually cost me 13,000 tokens. So but there is a way to surpass this. If you're not an adult yet, you can ask your parents. If you can actually ask your parents, because if you don't have enough tokens, you can actually buy it with real money. But you should probably just stick to this video as how you complete the mod. But anyways, yeah, be sure to like and subscribe so I don't make this mistake again, or just like the video. That's all. Nickel. It's a nickel that it's a block that I've been mining a lot. So yeah, now nickel is one of these smeltables. Basically, you have to get yourself a furnace in order to smelt them. In order to smelt nickel. I have to give myself one. Okay, I got a furnace. And there is some coal right here, so I can just grab it. And then I can put my, not my iron pick, that will just go into a nugget. And then I can smelt it. And after that, for your return, you can get a nickel ingot. So yeah. And then once you have enough nickel ingots, you can craft a block, which it isn't my favorite, but if you want, you could still use it. I'm not really a fan of it though. You might be. Iridescent. Iridescent is my second favorite ore of the mod, because of both of how the blocks sound, how the ore looks, and how the block looks. These reasons are basically just why I like them. It's why that you can see more. It's why that you're seeing more iridescent ore right there. It's actually a 10 vein. What's unique about this ore is that once you grab enough of it, you'll get this iridescent powder. And you're probably thinking, dude, what can you craft with this iridescent powder? Nothing, right? Well, no. Once you get 4, then you can craft the iridescent crystal. Once you get enough, then you can craft a block. Wait, how do you craft tiles though? I'm not really sure if you can. I'm not sure if you can craft tiles, but they do look nice. Yeah. So, anyways, that's how you'll find iridescent. And let's move on to alexandrite. Alexandrite is one of the gems. Not this music again. Okay, so look. You have to turn down the music since the music isn't very cool. Alright, so alexandrite is one of the gems. It's very cool. Like, you can't craft alexandrite crystals with them, because what would you expect? It's a gem. And then once you have enough pieces of alexandrite, I can actually do that right now, but I don't have a crafting table. Once you have enough pieces of alexandrite, you can craft a block. And then if you're in creative mode, you can get the tiles with the /give command. They look pretty cool too. Sapphire is the ore that you saw right here. So sapphire is a pretty good ore. Ignore what just happened. It's the same thing, you can craft a block, all of that. It's quite nice. I really like it. But there's just one thing I don't like. I don't like the block. It looks really ugly. quite bad for one of my favorite gems. But whatever, the ruby block does look nicer. They could have just copied the texture, changed it in. In fact, that's what they did for the tiles too. Now, ruby. See what we're talking about. Okay, anyways. Ruby is just like sapphire. So basically, once you mine it, you get rubies. You can get rubies, and then after that, oops, that's cinnabar. Well, yeah, I don't really have to talk about cinnabar, but cinnabar is one of the useless ores. You can't craft anything with cinnabar. But yeah, I actually did that by accident. This is the real ruby. So yeah, the block looks quite nice compared to the sapphire one, which looks pretty weird. But yeah, it's quite nice. And you can actually craft tools with these two ores. But I'll get onto that later in the extras. Fool's gold. Or pyrite, depending on what you want to call it. Now, fool's gold is one of the other useless ores. You basically don't have to talk about this. You can't craft anything with it. And basically, there isn't a good way that you're going to fall for this ore. Unless if you're playing with the original ore textures. Then it will be actually quite hard to tell the difference. But in this mod with the usual textures of ores, I don't really think so. Lead. Lead is another of the smeltables. Same thing with aluminum. Once you smelt it, you can get the ingot. And after that, you can craft this really cool block. It looks more like bricks to me. What do you think it should be called? The block or bricks? Aluminum. Same thing. The block looks quite nice. And you can smelt it. Same thing with silver. I know I'm rushing, but I just want to get to the extras real quick, so... yeah, okay. You can smelt silver, yeah. Now topaz and amber. I'll take my time on these ores, I promise. Topaz is really cool. It has to be my favorite ore. Like, can you just... Don't tell... You can't resist the look of the ore. Well, specifically the tiles, but I do like the ore texture. Once you mine it, you can get topaz. And once you have enough topaz, then you can craft a block. And then if you're in creative mode, you can get yourself tiles with the /q command. Same thing with amber's tiles. It's same thing with every ore that has tiles. Now the amber block is a bit weird since, like what you just heard, the amber block kind of sounds like glass. Also, did I not point this out? My skin is Steve. I didn't do anything to my costume, although I did fix it. It's just the model, right? Amber is really cool because you can actually, if you look hard enough, you can actually see that there's a tree. Mainly when it's in your inventory and you're not holding it. It's quite nice. Anyways, that's all the ores. Get onto the extras real quick. Is it? Yeah, and note these are not all the extras, so yeah. Next up is first up is the different types of apples. These apples are pretty cool because they give you regeneration and absorption, but they don't give you fire resistance like any. Oh, I got 2 emerald apples. Why did I do that? 2 stacks. But anyways, yeah. They give you regeneration for 3 seconds, and absorption for 1 minute. Although they don't give you night vision. I had that before any of these effects. Same thing with the apple golden. I'm not sure why it's there, because it's basically just the same as the golden apple, if not the enchanted one. It gives you the same effect. All of them do. So it's not really worth taking a look at them. Next up is the robot dog. So the robot dog is very cool. he'll fight monsters just like the regular dogs. And what makes him unique is that you can't tame him with bones. Instead, you have to tame him with redstone. Like this. He'll follow you until you tame him. And then once you tame him, you get your own inventory just to store all of my shit, golden apples. Of the sapphire ones, sorry. But, for some reason, when you kill him, if you do that, you are a monster. Okay, anyways, if you kill him, cause you shouldn't, then he'll say inventory was slain by Avery without 24TGH or whatever your username is. It's kind of weird, but yeah. Next up is the tools. These tools do the same thing. They give you haste. Emeralds have tools now. It's quite cool. But I'd say these tools are better at mining the regular ores. These tools, it's safe to say that these new tools are better at mining the ores that were added rather than vanilla Minecraft stuff. If I try mining this stone block, actually, what about this one? Basically nothing happens, but it does, but you are able to mine blocks, Minecraft vanilla blocks that you can mine with your hand. So for example, I just broke a sea lantern. But it does an even better job at mining these blocks since it does it faster. And then after you mine enough iridescent, you can craft a lot of stuff, or just blocks. Yeah. Basically, yeah. Okay, same thing with the rainbow stuff. And you'll see all these for yourself. So we have the mining drill, all these. But now we're moving on to bronze, brass, and silver. Now for silver and these blocks are extremely similar, mainly brass and bronze, but silver and stainless and steel and stainless steel, which is, I meant steel by the way, are actually also similar. This is stainless steel and this is steel. So brass, so this is brass. Yep, so brass, just like steel, these aren't obtainable, I believe, so the only way to really get them is through commands in creative mode or survival. With cheats. Same thing with the steel block. And the stainless steel. I think that the stainless steel block is just, the name of the stainless steel block is just for cosmetic because it doesn't really affect anything. Like, there's no stains in Minecraft. Come on. What are you thinking? If I haven't... Wait, I talked about topaz already. Okay, anyways. Yeah, that's about all of the ones I want to talk about. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. This mod is by Stofix, so if you want to download it, it's a lot of tokens, or $6. Anyways, yeah, this is the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want. Hello guys, welcome to the ORES Plus mod guide. The ORES Plus mod is from Starfish Studios. I was about to say Stofix since that's what I mentioned in my previous attempt to like to create a version of this video or something, I don't know, and yeah. So the first ore I'm gonna talk about is iridescent ore. It's my favorite ore in this mod, so I'd really go full detailed about it, but I really explain all of the details, but I don't really want to. So anyways, once you break a block of iridescent ore, you get iridescent powder. It might seem like this iridescent powder is the most useless thing Minecraft mods have ever added to the game, but no. This is the most useless thing Minecraft mods have ever added into the game. Anyways, so once you get 4 of these pieces of iridescent powder, you can go into the crafting table If it doesn't show up, then you can. What am I doing? Then you can just craft it like that, and then you get the iridescent crystal. That's pretty annoying, since that means I can't show you the block. Oh, come on, not this music again. I think it only plays when I'm in survival mode. Okay, anyways. Once you craft a block, both the block and the tile sound like glass, which I think is a pretty nice touch. It's why I consider this ore to be my favorite one in the mod. You can mine these with your hand too if you want, but to look more realistic, I'd recommend using a pickaxe, even though none of your durability is taken away. So once you mine it, it sounds like glass. Even the tiles, the majority of the tiles here don't sound like anything, which is pretty cool. Anyways, next up is Fool's Gold, or Pyrite, depending on what you want to call it. Fool's Gold is the most useless ore addons add-on. It doesn't even have an item like what Cinnabar has. It just drops Fool's Gold ore, and you can't even smelt it, so it's really useless. The only way you could well, to be honest, it's called Fool's Gold, so that kind of makes sense. But the only way you could fall for this if you're using the original 1.14 to 1.16 textures, then that way it'll look a lot like gold, except if you can tell the difference between the two. Anyways, Cinnabar. Cinnabar is another one of the useless ores. This time it's a bit better. It actually has an item, which looks like this. I mistake that for the ruby in the original part. But whatever. You can't make anything with this. The ore, it's just that the ore block is pretty good for decoration. So I guess you could do that. Now, uranium ore. When you break uranium, you get a piece of uranium. You get a piece of the uranium crystal. I'll call it that, since I'm gonna call it uranium crystals, since I don't know what else to call it. Oh, I didn't give myself enough for a block. But in case if you're wondering how to craft a block, wow, they didn't add the crafting function. Okay, so you just need 9 pieces of uranium. So like /give, self, starfish, and uranium. Then after that, you can craft a block of uranium like this. Or it's called a uranium block, but that's pretty much the same thing. So yeah, now it's time for silver. So silver is one of the smeltables. The first smeltable we'll get onto. Also, the reason why I just rotated is because I thought we forgot nickel ore, but whatever. So once you get silver, you get the ore itself, which is pretty weird. I don't think that should happen. I personally think they should have implemented raw silver and raw nickel and raw lead and raw etc. And yeah. So once you get your silver ore, you can just smelt it, and then you can just smelt it in the furnace. And then after that, you get a silver ingot, which has a bit of blue on the bottom right. And then after that, And then once you have enough, you can craft a block. It's everything usual. So, anyways, nickel ore. So nickel looks pretty cool. Hold on, we're moving on too early. I gotta tell you what the block sounds like. It sounds like diamond, that's all. Okay, anyways, so nickel ore is another one. Nickel ore is another one of the smeltables. So once you mine nickel, you of course get the ore itself, which is pretty weird. Not gonna lie. So after that, once you're done getting your nickel ore, you can put it in the furnace, and then it'll smelt. And then it will smelt into a nickel ingot, which looks like this. You can craft a block too. I thought this looked pretty cool. Anyways, that's not the end of the video. We still have a ton of ores to go through, so I hope this video doesn't get cut off. So lead is another one of the smeltables. Once you get enough lead, you can just put it in the furnace, and yeah, you can craft a block, which looks like bricks too. I wonder if they should call this lead block, a block of lead, a lead block, or lead bricks, or bricks of lead. Anyways, aluminum. So aluminum is the same thing. We don't have to talk about this. You smelt it and stuff, and oh, this is where we started the object labeling. Okay. Well, I forgot to do all the others, so yeah, I don't think I needed it though. Ruby. So ruby is one of the gemstones. The first one we're going to go on. Hold on. No, iridescent was the first gemstone. Okay, so once you mine your ruby ore, you get ruby, which looks really cool. I really wish I could come up with a better texture than that. But the colors that, okay, anyways, once you get enough rubies, in this case I don't, you can craft a block. And then if you, in creative mode, you can get yourself tiles. I don't know how to craft them. It's just really weird. But the ruby block does, in my opinion, does look the best. It's a shame why the sapphire one looks miles worse. Next up, alexandrite. Alexandrite is another gem. And now, since we're basically just going in the gems category of things, the only metal we have now is tin. So once you mine it, you get alexandrite. Same thing, and then you can craft a block, which sounds like diamonds, of course, and tiles, which sounds like stone. Also, of course. That's all for alexandrite. Just know this is what it looks like. So topaz. I forgot the name for a few seconds, but once you mine topaz, you get this. This looks awesome. I really want to steal that texture from my Minecraft mod, but I'll probably get bad things happening to me, since I don't want to get bad things happening to me. So anyways, once you get enough topaz gems, you can craft the block, and then you get yourself tiles if you're creative or have cheats. So yeah. Sapphire. The block looks miles worse than the ruby one. So once you mine sapphire, you get the sapphire gemstone, which looks a bit too fancy. I don't value its fanciness anymore, but I do value but I do like what the ore looks like. Once you get enough sapphire, you can craft a block, which looks miles worse than the ruby one. I think they should improve the texture. They could have just copied from they could have literally copied from any of the ores we've previously gone through, or the two of the ores that we will go through. And then the tiles, they copied the textures, of course. Not too surprised. That's sapphire. Tin ore, the last meltable on this list, and then we'll get on to the extras. Oh, this is actually a 9 vein. Okay, so once you mine tin ore, you can smelt it as is. And then after that, you get the tin ingot. which looks like that. And then once you get enough, you can craft a block, which looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks a lot like tiles, so I see the reason why there's no tin tiles. First of all, it would rhyme really weird, so yeah. Last but not least is amber. Amber is my second favorite ore, and it prominently because the ore is my favorite block in this mod. Just right behind the iridescent. So second favorite. I don't know why I was doing the whatever incorrectly, so once you mine the amber block, it sounds like glass, but I'm not gonna act surprised like I did in the last attempt I made at making this video, since the iridescent one sounds like glass too. The tiles don't, though. So yeah, you can craft a block with amber, and I have enough amber to prove you right, or prove you wrong if you don't believe me. So I just need to do this. And then I can get the amber block. I'm sorry for that being so laggy. So yeah. Also, this amber looks like a tree. Sorta. Do you see it? Anyways. Extras time. Hold on. Extras time. So, these are all the extras. I know the video might get cut off before I can finish these, so I'll just go through a few of them, and then yeah. So first of all, I almost forgot to feature this one, but there's marble and marble bricks. So, marble is, I'm pretty sure marble is unobtainable, since I don't see any way someone can obtain it, but it has a greenish white color, and the bricks also have a greenish white color. So that's all the info we have about marble. And next up are the apples. We have the apple golden, which, what do they call it? Oh yeah, to make a difference between the golden apple. So, when you eat it really quickly, you get regeneration for like 3 seconds and absorption for like 2 minutes. Same effects apply with all the other ones. Actually, you get regeneration for 5 seconds. I didn't realize that. Next up are the tools. I'm only going to be showing the emerald tools to avoid wasting time, and besides, these are all the same. These are all the same things, so yeah. Once you mine, so you can. These tools are best at mining the stuff that was added in the ORES Plus mod, because it mines it like it's nothing. Look at this. I've already moved on to aluminum, so yeah, it's really good, and I'd really recommend trying these tools out. If you have all the tokens or mine coins, it's really worth it. Or if your parents have the sanity, or if your parents have the guts to buy you the pack for like $6 or something, forget that though. And yeah. I haven't tested the sword out, but I will in a future video. So skipping all of these tools, I don't know what the gold coin is used for. So, the steel sword is just an overpowered sword. That's all. So, hello guys. I had to merge these two videos since it seemed that my original video where I was featuring some of the extras had gotten cut off. So yeah. Anyways, we have steel. Why was I trying to place a steel ingot? So in order to craft steel, you have to get iron and coal and put that in your crafting section or crafting table, and then you get a steel ingot. Once you get enough steel ingots, you can craft a steel block. And you can also get yourself a stainless steel block, but I have no idea what they were thinking when they came up with this. This is what the stainless steel block looks like. It looks worse than the other one, so I'd recommend using this in your building and not this one. no chest opening sound? Okay, there it is. Next up is bronze and brass. Oh, hold on, I didn't use this too. Yeah, well, I don't know how to use the wrench anyway, so it fits to not use it. So anyways, brass and bronze and brass. So in order to craft brass, you need to craft, you need a copper ingot and a tin ingot, and then you can craft 1 ingot of bronze. I meant brass. Or hold on, is this brass? And then you can craft a bronze ingot, not a brass ingot. I don't know how to craft a brass ingot, sorry. Yeah. So, once you get enough bronze ingots, you can craft a block. But I didn't get myself a block, so, So, after that, you can get yourself a bronze block. I don't really like the look of it, but yeah. And then the brass. I don't really like that block though. So these are the two so they get together. Which one looks better? Tell me in the comments if you want. I don't really like comments being infested with what I told you to comment, so just tell it if you want. Anyways, that's it for all of these stuff, and the battery dead and the battery full. I have no idea how to craft a battery dead, but I know that in order to craft a battery full, you need an aluminum ingot, a copper ingot, and a redstone ingot. So yeah, that's how to craft them. Not sure what you can use these for, but whatever. Except a chainsaw. Oh god. What does this look like in third person front? This looks really weird. Am I supposed to be cutting down the tree or something? Anyways, this is the chainsaw dead, so we don't need to try that. It doesn't work. Okay, there's the dog upgrades. But I forgot to give you what dog needs these upgrades. So, /summon robot dog. And then you can summon him. In order to and if you really want to tame him, then it is possible. You should just need to give yourself a piece of redstone, and then he will follow you until you give it to him. Then he will become your best friend, and you can even store objects inside him. I believe there's a dog upgrade, so that way you can expand his inventory, and he's way more useful for a robot dog, which I think is pretty cool. Right now, I'm just gonna store all my gems inside of him. I have no idea how to use the dog upgrade. Sorry about that. I have no idea how to use the dog upgrades, but if anything, they're pretty cool. Don't know how to use the dynamite either. I don't know how to use the escape rope either. I'm not into mods that add way more than just a few more ores. Anyways, these final ones: Mine Drill Upgrade 1, Mine Drill Upgrade 2, Mine Drill Upgrade 3, Mine Drill Upgrade 4, Mine Laser. What is this? Mine Laser is dead. We don't need to try that. Well, it seems like we're done with this mod. So, I hope you enjoyed, and let's see if the bad music is still playing. After I just mine this piece of amber that I definitely placed up here. I'm being honest. What? Okay. Let's see if this bad music is still playing. Oh, it's still playing. It's the bad music. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one that I create. Subscribe if you want, and like the video if you want. You don't even have to do both. Subscribe or like if you want. Remember, this mod is like really expensive, so I'd recommend just asking a guardian or parents to buy the mod for you, since I wouldn't recommend risking the option of not getting a gift card for Christmas to buy the mod, but that's not what I did to get it. Anyways, enough of me yapping, and let's end the video. Hello guys, welcome to the third ever video I have made on the ORES Plus mod by Starfish Studios. So yeah, I had to make a third version of this a video reviewing on this mod because I forgot there were more features that I missed in both previous attempts. Like, for example, this right here. This is chiseled marble, which I never knew existed until I experimented with it a day before I made this video. So yeah. Also, I have a strong urge to say Happy New Year, but it's only the but as of recording this video, it's only the 19th day of 2020. It's literally the 19th day of 2024. New Year's Day has passed like 19 days ago. So yeah, I'm not gonna say it. Anyways, so starting with Sapphire. Ruby is not next to it, even though the two are basically, in real life, they're basically just the red and blue varieties of corundum. Whatever, anyways. Yes, I study minerals a lot. Don't blame me. Also, sorry for no intro. I just can't use it as much because it just takes a lot of time to edit the videos. So yeah. Now that I said that, I can't undo it. So yeah, no intro. Anyways, yeah. Once you mine Sapphire, you get the Sapphire gemstone, which is just called Sapphire in other words. Which actually, in my opinion, it looks pretty cool to me. So, and then after that, you can go to the crafting table, craft your block, although I don't have enough. Or you can craft the tiles. I finally know how. You'd need 4 of a specific block that has of a specific thing that has tiles, gemstone, and then you put it in the crafting table, then you get sapphire tiles. Or you can just craft it in your inventory, whichever one you like best. And again, my opinion hasn't changed about this weird block. I mean, come on, it looks really bad. Anyways, next up is Topaz. Also, when I turn off the music, since I'm gonna have to pretty soon, I'm sorry if you hear any reverbs. It's just really weird. So I'll try to get most of the ores. So this is Topaz. You can craft the block as usual, and then I can just craft the top. I can just craft the tiles. This is what they look like. They're pretty cool, and then you can craft a block with 9 of them. It's nice. Oh, iron. Okay, whatever, I don't need iron. Okay, next up is amber. So once you mine amber, you get amber, of course. I should start calling them ore. Whatever. So once you mine this ore, you get the amber gemstone. And then, so once you mine amber ore, you get amber, and then you can craft a block. Oh, come on. I hate this song. Why did they even add this? This is so bad. It's the only con in this whole mod. The rest of it is really good. But, I mean, yeah. Now I have to turn off the music since it's really annoying. Actually, no. I think I can cope. I think I'll try to cope with the volume slightly. So yeah, so whoever likes this music can still hear it. I will probably have some issues keeping chill, but whatever. Next up is Ruby. So once you mine this Ruby, you get Ruby, of course, which looks way better than what the Ruby tools mod added. And then you can craft a block, which in my opinion is probably the best one here. I really like it. So once you mine it, you know you can craft a block. And then the tiles, it's the same thing. Basically, almost every single orange mod has tiles. It's a fact. And also, you can mine these also with your hands. You don't need a pickaxe. I just brought one for style. Oh, there's a zombie. Well, it's not on display, so I don't have to do anything. So yeah, next up is what is this again? Alexandrite. So once you mine Alexandrite, you get this Alexandrite, which in my opinion looks really cool. This is the only marketplace mod that I know which even adds Alexandrite. That's how good this mod is. Other than the music that's playing right now, I don't really like it. So yeah, and then you can craft a block, which looks pretty similar to the item. What would you expect? I mean, that is logic of ORES. So anyways, then craft the tiles like this. So it's basically for all of the tiles, and then, or if you want, you can just, of course, you can do. Then if you want, of course, you can always do get 9 to craft a block. But yeah, okay. I think this music is getting pretty loud, so I'll just turn it down. Yeah, that's better. Next up is iridescent. So once you mine iridescent, you get iridescent powder. And no, I'm not gonna say you're thinking. No, you're probably thinking, what can you do? No, I'm not gonna do any of that. If you've seen the last two times I made a video on this, then you definitely know, on this mod, you definitely know how to craft iridescent powder. Come on, are you dumb? You don't know how to craft the iridescent crystal? Anyways, yeah. Most of you watching probably know how to do that. Because it dropped iridescent powder, I don't have enough to show you how to craft a block or the tiles. So yeah, that's pretty bad. It sounds like glass. The tiles do too, which is pretty convenient since the majority of the tiles here sound like nothing. I find pretty weird. Oh, ignore what just happened. Anyways, next up is Cinnabar. Once you mine Cinnabar, you get Cinnabar, of course, which looks a lot like raw stuff. But no, I don't have anything else to say. This ore is basically useless. All you get is Cinnabar, and then you can just use it to you can just mistake it for ruby and some other stuff. Fool's gold is even more useless. You're gotta be kidding me. This ore doesn't even drop. You can't even smelt this ore. Don't believe me? Well, look at this. That's the extra, sorry. You can't smelt it. There's no way to smelt this ore. So that technically rounds it useless. So yeah, anyways, next up is uranium. So once you mine uranium, you get, what is this again? Uranium, how did I forget it? I literally said the name of the object, whatever. And then, once you get enough, you can craft a block. The same thing. Next up is silver. Silver is the first smeltable I'll go through. The rest of them are up there, since I didn't have enough space, because I had to fit the extras. So, once you mine silver, you get just the ore. You get the ore itself, which I find pretty weird. Oh, where am I going? Then you can smelt it, and then you'll get the silver ingot, and then you can craft the tiles. Oh man, I wish these were smeltable in blast furnaces, though. If only I could do that, then I could show you how to create the tiles 100% faster, but you probably already know, so there's no need to show you. This is what the silver ingot looks like. It has a sort of a blue tint. And yeah, anyways, let me just get this out of there. Next up is aluminum. So once you mine aluminum, you get aluminum, the ore itself. This is basically 1.16 style logic, and I only started playing Minecraft in 1.18. So it doesn't make sense to me to collect the ore once you mine the ore itself. Don't think that makes sense. The average Minecraft veteran will say, "Oh yeah, you're stupid." No, I'm not stupid. I was introduced to Minecraft at a later time than most of you guys. Okay, whatever. Yeah. And then this is what the ingot looks like, and then you can craft, and then you can also craft the battery full with it. And here's I'll just craft some of it. Yeah. Next up, just have to throw all this away. I'll put it in my inventory. Actually, no. Yeah, just put it in the pile and wait for it to despawn. I know my skin is Steve. Stop asking me that. Anyways, yeah. Just brought that up randomly. Anyways, next up is nickel. Once you mine nickel, you get the ore itself. I'll just say it's one of the smeltables. So nickel is one of the smeltables. So yeah, and then you can just go smelt it. Get the. I wonder why this is the only song that's playing. It's pretty weird. A message to Starfish Studios. Please remove this song from the add-on mod. It is really annoying. I do not like it. It sounds really weird. I want you to remove it. I'm sorry. I apologize to all of the people who like the song, but I really think it should be removed. It's just not my just not my type of music it's just not the type of music that I like to listen to. Anyways, yeah. And then you can craft the block. Looks pretty cool. And then tin. So tin is also a smeltable. So I can just and now I have to go back to the furnace and oh, my nickel's still smelting. And now I have to put the tin ore in here, and then you can get the tin ingot. I almost called it a nickel ingot. So yeah. Oh, why did I throw that out of my inventory? Okay, there we go. So this is what the tin ingot looks like, and then this is the block. No tiles, because this block looks like a tile. I mean, what do you expect? Next, last but not least, is lead. So once you mine lead, you get the ore itself. I mean, I forgot that I had to call them dismountables. Whatever. Why am I putting more tin? Nope. Then you put, and then you can also. I also found out you can craft the mining the mining upgrade 4 with 6 lead ingots. So yeah, good luck trying to do that yourself once you get the mod for like 1,000 tokens, which is pretty expensive. I lost almost all of it for that, but yeah. Next up is lead, and then you can craft a block which looks like bricks. As I said in all of the other ones, all the other times that I tried. Anyways, without further ado and ignoring what I tried to say previously, now we're on to the extras. I think I can go into creative mode for this one, since I don't think any of these really require any survival skills. So yeah, next up is the marble that I definitely did not miss. So yeah, so this is what, so chisel marble, this is what you were seeing on the floor, and this is what I told you about earlier. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's a good pillar, but there's no marble pillar, unfortunately. Next up, marble. This is a new stone type that the mod added, and you can use it to craft a chisel marble, to create a chisel marble, and yeah, along with the marble bricks. See, good? Yeah, the video got cut off, so this is the extras. It's time to label this the ORES Plus Mod Guide 4.0. Anyways, yeah, that's marble. Next up is metal. Yeah, even though, despite the fact that it's metal, it actually sounds like stone. Doesn't make it metal. Makes it more like a stone type. Whatever. So yeah, this is what the grate looks like. And then the pillar, you can use that for all your needs, including like factories or something. I don't know. And yeah, that's all you can use it for. Next up are the crystals. So there's crystal blue, crystal iridescent, crystal red, and crystal yellow. None of these do anything other than naturally randomly generate in parts of the terraformed ORES area that you might see in your spawn. Oh, and also, I realized there are tools, but I'm gonna try my best to use them when the next creative mode song plays, to avoid that really bad song. So yeah, next up are the apples. First up is the apple golden. Don't know why they called it that. Probably to make it sound different than the golden apple. But once you eat it, you get regeneration for like 5 seconds and absorption for about 2 minutes. Diamond apple gives you the same effect somehow. Emerald apple does that too. Yeah, basically all the apples do the same thing. They're not much different than the apple golden. Let's get on to the tools now. But the problem is I'm not sure if a creative mode song is playing. Alright, so I'll just get some sapphire ore. 64, 1 stack for all my survival needs. Okay, here's some creative mode music. No. Okay, it's just not gonna play. Let's just immediately start. Doesn't matter if I hear that weird song again. I just have to show it to you guys because you're just gonna roast me in the comment section. Say, stop wasting time on your video, you Anyways. Yeah, so this is what the tools do. They're really useful for mining the custom ores and blocks faster. So if you want, you can actually kill time by doing this. It's really fun actually. Although they can't necessarily mine vanilla Minecraft blocks unless you want your pickaxe's durability taken away. So yeah, So I'm surprised it even has a durability. So yeah, all of the tools act the exact same way. There's no need to show you the other ones, except I really want to show you the rainbow pickaxe. It's just pretty much just different, I guess, whatever. And then it gives you haste so you can mine the ores faster, which I kind of like. And then that's how it does mine the ores blocks. And the crafting table because I'm weird. Anyways, yeah. It's pretty good. You can mine quartz. Don't do that though. And yeah, that's basically how all of the pickaxes function. I can't show you the sword. Oh, hold on. No. I just. Oh, okay. Fine. I'll show you the swords. Zombie spawn egg. Gosh, this is. I'll just give myself 56 if I need it a lot. Oh god, that's one of the baby zombies. Oh yeah, so this is how what the rainbow sword does. Not that bad. And then the ruby sword. I am torturing myself for a video. Oh my god. Hopefully I win this and I don't end up spawning in the middle of nowhere. Oh god. I should have gotten more apples. Let's see if this will work. Okay, it seems like it will, unless if I let the zombies jump. Are you guys seriously that stupid that you can't get to me? Alright, so that was the ruby sword. Now I'll be able to spawn one zombie. This is the steel sword, gives you strength. I'm pretty sure that the other swords must have done that. Okay, and then this is the sapphire sword. Just doing full critical hit. And then emerald sword. What the? Wow, that was slow. Anyways, those were all the swords. And also, if you're curious on how long some of this takes to mine, then here you go. I'm using my hands since I don't have much space. Pretty slow if you ask me. Anyways, yeah. Those were the. Also, oh, I have more golden apples, like because I ate them in creative mode. This is the gold coin. I have no idea what to use it for. That's all we know. Anyways, yeah. Except it's the wrench. So the wrench, I don't know how to use this personally. So yeah, just trashed. And next up is the battery thin, battery full. You combine them with random artifacts to like make them dead or active. Like I think, not sure what I'm trying to do, but yeah. What the? Oh, I just moved it into my inventory. Oh, you can't? Oh wait, whatever. And the dog upgrade. I forgot the robot dog. So ore deposits? What is that? Hopefully I don't accidentally. That did not do anything other than make my game just lag a little bit. What is an ore deposit? Alright. Robot dog. This is what he looks like. And then if you get yourself some redstone. What the? No, he doesn't like dragon's breath. He's attracted to redstone dust, and you can actually tame him with it, and then you can get your own inventory. And then you can use, I'm pretty sure you can use the dog upgrades to upgrade his inventory. And also make him do that. Don't know what that is. Yeah, so if I get the dog upgrade 4, he should have a pretty big inventory now. What? Okay, I think I can only choose one at a time. So yeah. Don't know what the chainsaw does, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. Okay, I gotta go clear my inventory. There we go. And the mine drill upgrade, I have no idea what those are. And now the conveyor belts. Last but not least. This is conveyor belt 0. These are really useful for like build hacks, since they're basically one step closer to making your own store. So yeah, there are quite a lot of the conveyor belts. So this is conveyor belt 4. I have no idea what on earth they were playing with this, because a conveyor belt like that, because a conveyor belt like this just looks really weird to me. And then this is a conveyor belt 3, conveyor belt 2, conveyor belt 1, and conveyor belt 0. That's all we have to share in the mod. I can't believe no creative mode music is playing. I got to leave this world before it gets on my nerves. Anyways, bye. See you in the next mod. Hello guys, today I'll be showing you how to get every single ore in Minecraft 1.20. And now, more ores might be added in the future updates, so I will let you know if any get added. Anyways, on to the video. Alright, starting with the more common ores. Yeah, coal, which is the most, and if you're wondering why I keep on getting messages a lot of times, it's just because I don't want the mobs that are here. Oh, gold. I don't want